So, welcome to this very special show. This is Pink Floyd The Wall in its entirety. And just to give you a little background, it's a pretty sentimental show for me because this is the first show that, never mind School Rock Chatham. Before Chatham opened, I was with the Red Bank School of Rock. And that was their first show. And way back then, when it was this small organization, grassroots, Paul Green School of Rock, I don't know if you know who he is, he's the founder of the whole idea. But he sort of had this idea that every school that opened should do, or has to do, Pink Floyd The Wall. Now, I don't know if it was a personal motivation, his taste, but as like the initiation into being a School of Rock franchise. But he thought that doing the wall would teach the students, just the whole camaraderie thing, the whole band thing, the concept of a concept album, which includes, if you guys know The Wall, raise your hands, who has listened through the album The Wall more than 20 times? Come on. Really?
30, 40.
2 times? More than 2 times?
100.
Yeah, exactly. So think back 1979. So he thought of this idea that this would be the best way to teach these young students how to be a band. And so that was the Red Bank School. Then Chatham opened January of 2007. And was the first show that School of Rock Chatham did. The Paul Green School of Rock Chatham did. And I directed it. It was amazing to see these kids that joined this new thing that have never played an instrument, and some of them never played an instrument before. We didn't have Rock 101 to teach them how to play. We threw them into a show, and you got these 8-year-olds that never touched a guitar up there playing like this depressing Roger Waters-based music, and it was just cool. So fast forward 10 years, and I had this crazy idea, why not? It's appropriate to do The Wall again. And I presented this to these guys, but we've been working several months on it with some interruptions because of other shows, but our last rehearsal turned out great. I think you're going to enjoy it. This is a very complicated, complex, difficult piece of music, of comprehensive music that anybody can attempt to play, let alone students like them, which who are one of our most talented students in the area. So I want you guys to enjoy. No interruptions, no intermission. We're going to do this straight through to the end. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Cadet Glow.